Hey guys, Panda here. Currently, it is just about 5 in the morning on my way to Baltimore for Maryland Death Fest. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm very, very, very excited to go to what is potentially the very last Maryland Death Fest, and this is going to be my first and only one, obviously. So I'll probably report back after I land.
To start my Maryland Death Fest trip, I decided to take a page from Donovan McNabb and get a hearty breakfast from McDonald's.
You start every day with a hearty breakfast from McDonald's. Like the new sausage, egg, McGriddle value meal, available now for limited time for under $5.
Ended up getting myself 2 McGriddles sausage with a orange high C. Also my order was 669. Not quite 666, but still quite nice. So I decided to shut up and chow down at first thing in the morning. And then an hour and a half later, it was time for me to get on the flight and fly out to Baltimore, Maryland. I got in at about 10 a.m., but knowing that I still had quite a bit of time before I needed to check in, I decided to hang out in the airport for just a little bit before getting an Uber to my hotel. So I just sat around, went to the bathroom, got some more breakfast, and just hung out for just a little bit longer. But I got a little too antsy and decided to call an Uber and see if it was possible for me to check into my hotel early. It's very rare that I get anywhere outside of the Midwest, so I wanted to explore a place I had never been to before. While not showing you footage of the hotel, I was actually able to check in very early, so I dropped off my stuff and decided to go for a walk around the city. Here is the infamous Gay Street. This is where all the brothels and strip joints are located at. Also, kept seeing this place completely blocked off by cops every single night to my walk, each night from all the shows. Completely blocked off. And this is about as good as I'm going to be able to show you guys. During my walk around the city, I discovered a spot that was very reminiscent to Chicago's Navy Pier. So I decided to start making my way over towards there. This was essentially the Navy Pier section. Directly behind me was a 9/11 memorial site. So here I was able to walk around, see a whole bunch of little shops, see a lot of people. There were a lot of little paddle boats that were up for sale for tourists, for people to check out, much like these ones. They were all dragon themed, and it heavily reminded me of Washington Island, Wisconsin for whatever reason. And over there was the aquarium, which we'll be getting to a little bit later. There's the submarine that was there, as well as some water taxis. And here was a cool old pirate ship. I kept thinking to myself, because at the time when the trial was still going on, that Johnny Depp is gonna have to get access to this once he wins the case. And sure enough, what kinda sucked, and go figure, as soon as I put down my camera, they shot off a prop cannon. Luck of the Irish, right? And this is just a walkway leading to Hard Rock Cafe, which I eventually checked out on Friday, so stay tuned for that. And over this way were some more paddle boats. These ones meant for kids, and they were in the shape of pirate ships. I highly doubt the cannons worked, but that would have been pretty cool if they did. I kept hearing that the aquarium was a nice spot to check out, and since I do love aquatic life, and I wish I had gone to school to be a marine biologist, I decided to check out the aquarium next. Here's a little intro for what was greeted inside me. I had to walk away from someone who was getting an Instagram picture of this, but, you know, whatever. Here you can see a whole bunch of little sharks just swimming around. There were also some fish, but we'll be seeing more fish along the way. There goes one, and there goes some more. There's another little shark. And then over this way were a whole bunch of stingrays, and man oh man, look at the size of those bastards. Those things are absolutely gigantic. And there's also a big shark right there too. This whole section was completely dark, so I couldn't really get the best lighting. Plus, it's also best not to use bright lights in fish tanks, because that heavily disrupts the fish that live in these biomes. Here's some big old glubs. They just decide to swim up. This one here was actually very friendly. He wouldn't leave me alone. He just kept swimming on by me. Just didn't want to take his eyes off me. And I believe that was a flounder that was just hiding in the dirt, or the sand rather. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? I had never seen sea urchins up close, so the fact that there was an eye protruding right out there, as you can see, was really, really freaky to me. But really cool nonetheless. Even that fish was a little scared of it. This tank here held a whole bunch of gar. I thank the pandemic with Animal Crossing for my knowledge on these. And here we have a fish looking at absolutely nothing, just being a fish. He's turtling up for the Turtle Club. And there's a caiman, just staring at me. I'm gonna call him for alligator, just cause he's a gator. Here's all these cool little fish that are just resting here. Also really glad that I caught footage of this turtle yawning. This, I believe, was a talking catfish, if the display was anything to go by. I wonder what he wanted to say.
I'm a jerk off with your wife's ass.
Here we got some turtles, just relaxing, after a long day of being some turtles. Everyone wants to be a part of the Turtle Club. Oh, hi there, Mr. Fish. How we doing today? We fishing it up? Look at this spotted sea flapper, just flapping. And here we have some really big fish. Really, really big fish. Unfortunately, I can't remember from my Animal Crossing knowledge what type of fish these were. Maybe you in the comments down below will let me know. And since I couldn't see any puffins while I was over in Ireland several years ago, I figured I might as well take a look at some here, even though the bird in front of me is not a puffin.
Let me smash, leave some fun, gotta get.
And here we got a sawfish, aka a carpenter shark. Just chilling, just hanging out at the bottom. Got tired of sawing. Now here was something cool. I got here at the aquarium just in time to see the dolphins getting fed and being played with. That was really fun. So even though I had to sit in with the whole entire field trip class, I decided to check this out for myself. Didn't cost me anything, so I figured I might as well check it out. Now the aquarium had an outdoor display for some other stuff that was found around the water. And around this area, there were definitely a lot of birds just roaming around, just flying all over the place. Hey little lizard. How you doing up there, buddy? How you doing? Oh, finger was in the way. This was pretty cool. These were some cave paintings done by by some cave people, way before their time. This case here definitely held a lot of turtles. Some very long neck turtles. And up here, we have another gator who's just chilling, protecting the turtles. And after my aquarium trip was over, it was time for me to go grab some lunch. While I didn't capture footage of the place that I went to Uno's because it was extremely close by, and I could easily find something there. So I ate there, and then honestly, I was just very tired. So after I ate, I decided to go back to the hotel and rest up for the next day.